Hey guys, AldoTheWarrior, Crash Bandicoot 3, back again. Very quickly after defeating Engine, we're on to warp room number 5. Level 21, gone tomorrow. So we need to get the green gem for this one. So this one is practically the same as Future Frenzy, but just harder. And you've got these mechanoid things, mechanoid roadblocks firing off missiles. But we've also got a pretty sweet ass bazooka. So let's just take a few guys out here. Boom! Wumpa blasters, or Wumpa bazooka, whatever you want to call it. It kind of looks like a South Park creation there. With the it's the eyebrows that make me think about that. I'm just going to take him out from this angle. See how far I can fire off rounds. See if I can actually reach that from here. Oh, I can. Smart. That's just showing off my marksman skills. I knew I should have paid attention. There's another box that we've missed, and I think I know what it is. So I'm willing to bet this is another one that we need to get further. And then, Bucketless Gamer, how are you? It's only been about 5 minutes, mate. And I think there's going to be another video directly after this one as well, because there's a few secret levels that we haven't actually come across yet, and also it's just going to be a bit of clear up, and that'll be that. But there are some other levels that we need to actually get, so we are just gonna... Oh, that was not clever. There are a few... Yeah, we need to have... Yeah, we need to have the green gem to actually complete this level, so we're just gonna cut our losses. We're not gonna get the gem on this run without the green gem, so we'll just have to hold our horses and just get the green gem first, as you can see there. Fruit smoothie. Next thing you know, all you're gonna fear for the next guy is AldoTheWarrior, the guy with strawberry seeds in his teeth. And this time you got to avoid missiles, because, well, I just had the conveyor belt going that way, just to make it a bit harder. Anyway, crashing on. Gone tomorrow, back today. Anyway, level 22, orange asphalt. One of the last times we'll have in the motorbike. Landing from a jump will cancel your boost. This is correct. We are in the outback. And this time the cars actually move. We're going to go for the boxes first. We're going to get the gem first, and then, as in common fashion, I didn't quite do it. Or maybe we did. I am just going to take this really gingerly. I'm in last place. I don't care. I'm going to go and just get the gem. And as long as I don't miss any boxes, I'm alright. He says, because he's probably going to miss the boxes any moment now. Follow it around, follow it around. We've got 20 boxes in total to get. So we're nearly halfway. Don't mind me, I'm just having a leisurely little bike ride along the coast, along the back, through the outback, or in the Texan wilderness, or something like that. Mexican wilderness, because all I can just see is a bunch of cactuses. And police. I'm gonna say it's probably Mexico, because it's, you know, that's more like an American police car. $12 out of 20. Right. Right, let's pick it up a bit. Thank you. 14 out of 20. Just to check that that actually registered. I'm in 7th place. Again, I don't care. Nothing there. Sneaky little boost put in there. I'm expecting this to be harder than most. Right. Now we've just got to be very careful with this one. I've got it. Of course. Whoop. Whoop. Up. Way. 20 out of 20. There's the gem. Done. And we'll go back in a moment. Vomiting up a gem. Back into that level. And we can see Cortex's face has just appeared where he's now the holder of the gems and the crystals and whatnot. Speed limit 155. Craziest things I've seen whilst driving. Are you talking about in real life, or are you talking about on a game? Or both? So, give me a moment and I'll think of something. In real life, I'm gonna say something. The oddest thing that I've seen most recently happen in real life in Scotland. I was driving along the roads, and the guy in front of me was getting harassed by someone who was we were standing at the traffic. We were sitting there at the red traffic lights, and the guy in front of me was getting abuse from him, from the person in the lane to the left of us, because remember that we drive on the left hand side of the road, not the right. But we were at a junction, and the guy in front of me was getting abuse from somebody going straight on, and we were going right, and telling him to stay 2 meters away from the inside of his car. And that's down to our lockdown rules with coronavirus and whatnot. And I just thought to myself, we're in a car. We're already. It means we need to stay 2 meters away, not the car itself. So, away back in your car and shut up, missus. That's what we're all thinking. And it was just rather funny. This went, and the oddest thing is that this woman went on and on for about 5 minutes. So that was quite weird. Anyway, I've won this race. Yeah. What about you, Bucket List Gamer? What's the weirdest thing you've seen in real life while on the road? I'm not saying you have to be the driver, but even if you were just a passenger. But that was my experience while actually driving along the road. Gave me a very good chuckle. That was only about three weeks ago or so. Flaming Passion, back to the Arabian Nights themed levels. Special gem gets is waiting at the end of a death route. Well, let's go to that death route then. That means we can't die. I am the dominant predator. It's funny how when you zap one of those people throwing stuff out the window with the bazooka, they vanish and their windows just board themselves up. Like that, you see? Or maybe it's because you've caused their house to implode. I witnessed a drunk driver swerve out of a parking lot right into the middle of traffic, and someone ran to steal that person's keys to shut. To be fair, well done to that person who ran to steal their keys, because that's what I would have hoped anybody would have done. I would certainly do that if that was me. I'd certainly like to think I would do that. Right, I've just... Ooh. But yeah, that is quite a good story. That's pretty weird. I don't see many drunk drivers these days, but sometimes people drive like they're drunk. You wonder who the hell gave you a driver's license? I'd quite happily take it off you. So yeah, on a serious note, kids, don't drink and drive. You might hurt somebody, or you might die yourself. Not necessarily from what happens to you in the car. Might be as a fact that if you hit somebody, their family might come for you, and then you're in trouble. If the police don't get you first. Ooh, I couldn't have been closer there. Wow. Right. Now, I'm not going to risk it, but I've got to the death route unscathed, not even with an Aku. And now I'm going to get my green gem. I heard that back in the day, whenever a Fast and Furious racing movie came out in theatres, the police would get ready. I'm not surprised. Ooh. Checkpoint. But surely, and I don't mean to put a controversial spin on this, because you know, but from a Fast and Furious movie, I mean, I think didn't Paul Walker die from, and this could be showing my ignorance if I'm wrong here, but didn't Paul Walker die in a car crash because he was driving too fast or something? Whoa. I knew that was coming, but I just didn't know when it was coming. Good. I'm not totally ignorant. I will be honest, my partner absolutely loves Fast and Furious movies. I've never seen one of them at all. Should I be ashamed of myself, or should I just, or some people actually think, put it in the comments guys, if you think I should be ashamed of myself for not watching having seen a Fast and Furious movie, then tell me I should. And if you're indifferent, then say, it's alright. But for all intents and purposes, just don't tell me what happens, because what if I might actually go and watch them, and I probably will at some point. I don't like getting movie spoilers. I just know it's about cars. Right. There's and The Rock's and Jason Statham features in one of the later ones, and Paul Walker is obviously in it, and there we go. That's how little I know about Fast and Furious series, apart from there's been 8 or 9 of, well, I think there's been 8 of them so far. And I've not seen a single one. Blat. I'm just going to take care of you. The end is nigh. I can see the bit where you, where the gem materializes. Oh, looky. I think I'll be blasting those nitro crates away. Not like that though. And I have mentioned this before. One of the things I really like about the remaster, the Insane Trilogy, as opposed to the originals, is that the bonus rounds here also create a checkpoint from the minute you step on the plate. Whereas once you've completed and they stay a checkpoint. Whereas if you've completed the bonus round in the originals and you die afterwards, you go back to what the box you actually hit. And I'm thinking, interesting. It's not great, but fair enough. And I'm just gonna blast these boxes away at Kingdom Come. These are the boxes that I want to get rid of. Get rid of those. Only 3 boxes to get. 28 out of 28 done. Back we go. I thought I already boarded your windows up. I guess it's just the way it goes. Let's go. There's the box. Let's see, can we make it? Let's go. We don't just make it, we fly. And we've got the green gem. Let's go back to Gone Tomorrow and actually get all the boxes.
Crash, Coco. Remember, it is not only Dr. Cortex that we battle. Beware of Uka, my children. He is a far more dangerous enemy than anyone can imagine.
Unlock a new path by getting the green gem elsewhere. We've already done that. I'm just going to take the charging cable out. Now all the boxes do matter, so we're not going to do a speed run like we did earlier on in the video. We are going to do an actual focus on getting all the boxes. I see those eyebrows looking down, you know, the eyebrows of those sentry bots. And they kind of they remind me of something made from an early South Park movie. You don't think? It's like the angry eyebrows. I just love this bazooka. Have I ever watched the movie Casino with Robert De Niro in it? I have indeed. I really enjoyed the gangster theme movies. You know, with your Robert De Niro's and your Al Pacino I think they've done a lot of movies together, off the top of my head. I think they have. Don't quote me on that. But, you know, Casino and The Godfather Part 2, of course, they did that together. They did Heat together, I think, as well. Which I thought was fantastic. And Al Pacino is one of my favourite actors, if not my favourite. So, he's up there with Clint Eastwood and you know, all your Hollywood greats like that. We will be back in that part of the level at some point very soon. Anyway, so we just need to hold on to our emotional life jackets just now. I'm gonna wait on to that because, as I say, we're gonna be back. So I'm just gonna use the bazooka to actually clear the path. And it's the same for the box that's underneath the walkway. Oh, I wonder how I'm gonna do this one. Oh, wait a minute, I know how I'm gonna do that. I'm not going to blow up that TNT that I see there. Bonus round. I haven't seen Casino for quite a while, I'll be honest with you, but I really do like the movie. Nonetheless, is still fantastic. Another film I loved with Robert De Niro in it was Goodfellas. And Joe Pesci, you know, he is what you would think of a New York gangster's enforcer. And I'm thinking, which one did I prefer him in there? He was in Goodfellas and he was also in Casino. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna say I preferred him in oh, what was it? I preferred him in Goodfellas, but he was still fantastic in Casino. And Sharon Stone was fantastic in that movie too, as Ginger, the conniving trophy girlfriend, wife, whatever. Just out for the money. Right. It's funny that in most of these movies it just shows you the cruelty of the underworld. And, you know, it's always the temperamental ones like Nicky Santoro, played by Joe Pesci, always suffer the horrendous fates. Right, the green gem. Let's go get him. Just gotta be really careful. I think it was, I really like gangster movies because I played a lot of, I mean, one of my favourite games of its time actually, believe it or not, people give it a lot of stick, but I loved Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories, and then Grand Theft Auto 3 was excellent too. And that had a lot of gang culture feel to it. And that gave me a big, it made me want to go and watch them. Right, back on the green platform, I've got the special gem. That was the special box I needed to activate to get the extra stuff, which is why I didn't come back for it. Oh crap. Now I've got to go back and do the whole thing again. Oh, that was stupid, because I'm back here again. So I could actually just miss all this out, knowing that I'm going to come back to it. But, you know, just in case I don't make it, I've got to go back through this level again. And it was for a simple rookie mistake. But I love the neon skyline there. I'm a sucker for landscapes like that. If I was an artist, most of my portraits and paintings would be landscapes. in Fallout 2, there's a city called New Reno where there are 4 crime families running it. Very Godfather-like. I'm not expecting there to be a game adapted for Godfather Part 3, although I love both games for Godfather Part 1, particularly the first one. And if I can get that on PS4, because I spent so much time playing the original on PS2, I will stream Godfather Part 1. I do it on PS3, but I don't have the right software to do it. The weird thing is I didn't press circle at all, I pressed square and it did a body slam. I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last time. I didn't actually hit that at all. Right. I only need another 13 boxes. Well, it's about to be 12 because I'm about to hit the checkpoint. And I can go back across with this platform again, I think. Right, this means I don't have to go back through the green gem again if I don't want to. And I don't see any reason why I should. I got rid of all my enemies. Right, this should take care of those boxes. Yes, I was right not to detonate that TNT crate. That's already been completed. There's a checkpoint I had last time. Well, I think it was. There's the level. And now everything is fair game. Now I've just got 6 boxes to get, and I get the second gem. And then we can move on to level 24, which is another flight zone. Another level where I'm flying a plane. And it is more like an old style plane. I got it! Excellent, now I've got to go on this conveyor belt, lean back. Conveyor belt of death, I'm going to call this one. I got my second gem, hooray! And I'll be honest, I did play Fallout at one point. I'm trying to think what one was, but I think it might have been New Vegas or something like that. And I just didn't get into it, I just didn't really like it. It sounds blasphemy for some, but I just didn't get it. Anyway, Mad Bombers. I absolutely love this one. Although, do I have Bye Bye Blimps or Mad Bombers there? I'm not sure which one's better. Now that looks like an old style Spitfire, and that's. I'm gonna say I preferred this level to the other one because it's a bit more of a challenge. Might be less of them to get, but it's harder to get them down, and I think there's more enemy fighters. I suppose I'd need to play Fallout 1 and 2, even if there's like a demo or something like that of them. I'd need to check them out. This is like a Colditz era. It's like a dogfight in the Second World War. It's like you think they could take a scene from maybe one of the Call of Duty games, and make this a playable level, and they've just taken out they've just made it Crash Bandicoot. Right? See, it is a lot more challenging, this one. And a lot of it is because they've added the number of enemy fighters that you've got to avoid. Ooh, you came out of nowhere. I've got 7 out of 11. He's too high to get. Where's the other balloon? I'm trying to see where the other balloon is. I can't see it anywhere. Now there's 4 out of 5. Where did the other balloon go? I'm gonna get shot down at this rate before I actually find that other balloon. Oh, did I? Oh, thanks. Right, let's just quickly end this before I get shot down. Oh, that could not have been closer. Oh my god, that was so close. I got the crystal and I got the gem. So thanks Bucketless Gamer for just pointing out, hang on, you've already got all the balloons. No wonder I couldn't see them. Yep, you just rip that out your backside, Crash, and you just puke that gem up. Classy. Classy. Now, let's go... Oh, that's Mad Bombers again. So, let's go on to Bug Light. And for this one, you do need all of the gems. I think I've got all the gems, but I could be wrong. Did I get the yellow gem? No, I did not. I'm going to go back and I'm going to find where that yellow gem is. Where is it? That sounds like a silly idea, but I want to get all the gems. I'm pretty sure it's in Warp Room 3. I need the yellow gem for that one. That's a red gem. This is a purple gem. Nope. double header. Nope. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hang him high, but I need the special. I need to have enough relics for that one. So I cannot actually complete that. We will see that in the next video, in the cleanup video. That will be longer, but I am just gonna get as many of the boxes in bug light as I can. All the colored gems, yep. Okay, now I know what I need to do. So there will be a little bit of a break between this video and the next video, but it will be hopefully within an hour or two of me actually completing this game. Thankfully there's no death zone in this level. This is kind of like an Egyptian, this is an Egyptian themed level as well. What the hell did I do there? Apart from run into a pit. Why did I run into a pit? I don't know. What? I was spinning. I've not even got past into the temple yet and I'm still failing miserably. I really am bad. Right. You're not getting me, lizard man. Right. Hopefully we've got this now. I've got this game by the nuts. Scarab beetles. The scarab beetle goes, don't tread on me. That's why it drops away. I like how they kept the illumination, the Firefly games in to kind of like say from Crash Bandicoot 2. In fact, this was something that they did in the first Crash Bandicoot game as well, if I remember rightly. Right, we don't want to go on that floating platform just yet because we haven't got all the coloured gems. However, we do want this. It's the only time I've ever seen where we get all the Aku Aku Mass, 3 Aku Aku Mass, so we can just power through everything without fear of death, as long as we don't fall into the pits. My goodness, that was fun. Oh, it just fell down the pit, and I just I just lost all my gems, my things there anyway. I just lost all my Aku Aku Mass there in all perpetuity for some reason. Oh, that was not a clever move. Where did I go? There I am. Get the... Let's not waste any time, because that happens. Bit close for comfort. I don't want to waste any time. There's the boxes. All of them are in. 121. That means I've got another 20... Yeah, 23 boxes left to get, I think. That's the sunlight. Be further away from the point of fire, and that way it's easier for you to react. And I think there are still some nitro crates that... Yeah, let's got that gem. That works for me. Excellent. And now, the big man himself. Let's go for it. This guy needs a holiday. But we have to go and remind him. Dr. Cortex. This man is my bitch. Why are you laughing? You should be frightened.
I'm sorry. This is the part where I'm supposed to be angry, full of rage, incensed beyond belief. Once again, you have outsmarted and outspun my best henchman. I should be rather upset, shouldn't I?
And in fact, we're furious, but it seems to overlook one small detail, you little orange delivery boy. Now that you have gathered all the crystals, all we have to do is take them from you.
You just gotta laugh when Uka Uka just loses all control.
Crash Bandicoot, for the last time, give the crystals to me.
He's such he's a character you can parody. And I love how in the midst of our battle between ourselves and Cortex, Aku Aku and Uka Uka are battling it out amongst themselves. It's like Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan. Only Obi-Wan wins. I will argue for the case that he only wins because we are distracting him. Now you just got... I think he might be seeing boxes. There you go. Uka Uka's getting a bit infuriated with him, saying, "You've got to come up, back up. Game's not over yet." Now you've just got to... Now that is what I call a sibling squabble. I know siblings don't get on, but one wants to take over destroy the world, and one wants to protect the world. You know, that's just not going to be a happy family right there. Now, which boss is more thrilling? I'm not sure. Now, this one is interesting. Oh, you can see the anger on Aku Aku's face. You gotta stay out from that little circle, because that will kill you. It's funny that they only stopped squabbling when I finished beating Cortex up, and that's him gone. And look, I've now got my fast shoes. Brilliant. And that just means that I can do the relic runs now.
Defeated again. This is not fair. Maybe I should retire to a nice big beach with a nice big drink and a woman with nice big bags of ice for my days.
It's not over, Bandicoot. There are still the gems. We still have a chance to triumph.
Oh dear. You gotta give it to him. So that's the credits about to roll. We're not going to watch them. We are going to go back to the Time Twister, because now we can do all these levels again. And we can get the relics. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. But for this video, thank you for watching. If you like to, be sure to give the like button a smack. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications of future videos. Please do share the channel, I will return the favour. And I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be in the next hour or two. Take care guys, bye bye.